today? Today I will be doing my project share for my latest Beebeecraft order, and I can't wait to show you what I create with these wonderful items. Before I get into showing you the items that I created, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Beebeecraft program. If you'd like to join, you just need 100 subscribers, and then your only other requirement is to make 3 videos. 1 would be an unboxing, and then 2 would be project shares. So I will leave the link to their website in my description box, as well as the link to their YouTube program.
I'm going to begin by using the new die cut machine that I received from Norma Lisa, the Florida Misfit crafter, and I cut out some flowers, and I'm going to dip this flower in a bowl of water just to soften the paper slightly. And then I am going to, in order for it to dry and keep its shape, I'm popping it into this. This tape actually happens to be the perfect size, so I'm popping it in there, setting it aside, letting it dry. Now I am painting my large wooden spool, which is a Beebeecraft item. It's one of the items that I'm featuring today. I'm painting that pink, and I am preparing for it to look like a table. Now I am wrapping the table with satin ribbon. This is also a Beebeecraft item, though not one of the items that I received from this latest shipment. So here are the bases. It is ready to go. Now I am sanding a tiny saucer and a tiny teacup, and I am going to adhere them to the top of our table with hot glue. I created 2 of these. One is a standalone little table, and you can see there's a tiny teacup and a macaron on top of a napkin on there. And the second is a tassel, and the one that's a tassel has the teacup, 2 macarons on a glittery napkin, and then of course all of the tassels hanging below the spool. I am absolutely thrilled and just crazy about how these turned out. Speaking of tassels, I am going to use the large spool again to make a fall themed tassel. And actually I'll be making quite a few today, and I will have some photographs of the different things that I'm making with the spools, and also I will be using a variety of sizes. On this particular one, I've taken the spool and I have hot glued some silk flowers, orange color silk flowers onto them, and then in the center of those I put a little sunflower. For this project I have used a large wooden spool by Beebeecraft. Also, the decorative beads on top of the spool are Beebeecraft items, as well as the satin ribbon that I used for the hanger of this tassel. I will link all of those in my description box. For this next fall tassel, I am going to use the next size down of the spools, and then also 3 of the little tiny ones. I'm going to cut my fabric, and then I will create the tassel, and then you will see that I will embellish it with those 3 tiny ones. I'm also going to wrap the tape. I got the fabric tape from Beebeecraft, and an orange roll came with the set. So I will be wrapping that around all of the spools that I use in this project. I'm wrapping the tiny wooden spools with the tape now, and in order to get it to fit, all I did was I cut the tape in half, and then I just rolled it right around the spool, and now I'm putting it on to the ribbon. They will be a nice little embellishment for this tassel. This tassel is a little bit shorter than the other ones that I make, so it will be good for embellishing a gift bag or even on your purse for the fall. So wanted to let you know it'll be available in my Etsy shop. I picked up some fabric because I wanted to make a Halloween tassel. So I got this white and orange check, and then I got one with some little pumpkins on it with some black and orange. I have wrapped this spool also with the fabric tape, and now I'm running some of the satin ribbon through it, and I will connect the fabric for the tassel to that. This tassel is all finished and I have a picture coming up, but look how cute it is. This is just really fun and cute for Halloween and for fall. Again, I will make sure to link all of the items used in my description box, and also this tassel will be available in my Etsy shop as well. Here is another spool that I decorated. You can see that I put the fabric tape on. I loved using the fabric tape. It's so easy and fun to work with. And then I just hot glued a little flower on top. And then above that, I hot glued a little tiny pumpkin. I thought that would be nice for like a little desktop or, you know, something like that. I received some buttons from Beebeecraft, and so I used those on some paper clips in the center of these flowers. For our next project, we are using the large spools again. I have painted one of them blue, and I used the blue satin ribbon, also from Beebeecraft. I wrapped that around the center. Like before, I wet the piece of paper that was cut to the flower shape, and then I dried it into shape, and then I decoupaged it to protect it, and it is acting as a tablecloth. And now I am hot gluing on little miniature pieces that are like from a sewing kit. So there is a little roll of ribbon, a tiny measuring tape, a pair of scissors, a tiny button, and also a very tiny spool of thread. Here is this one up close. If you look closely, you'll see the little spool of thread, and then next to that is the little ribbon and the tiny button, and there's the little measuring tape, and of course there's the scissors. I am creating another one, but this one is going to be a tassel. So hang tight and I will show you some pictures. And last but not least, I created some paper clips that will match these cute little items. Thanks for watching. See you soon.